Alright, so we've been getting a ton of requests about the TPM 2.0 error in Valorant, especially from people using Windows 10 Pro who still run into this issue. The common problem? Their hardware doesn't even support TPM or Secure Boot, yet Valorant keeps asking for it. So to properly test this, we created the same scenario, disabling TPM from the BIOS and then trying different methods to bypass the error. After disabling TPM, when I launch the game, it crashes after a while with an error. Whether I click on Close or OK, the game shuts down and redirects me to the Valorant support page. There, it provides a detailed guide on how Vanguard works, including its requirements such as TPM, Secure Boot, MBR, GPT, and everything else mentioned. Since we are bypassing all these requirements, let's close it and try the first method. First, we tested the target command method by adding -disable-tpm-check in the shortcut target location. But after testing, it didn't work. No surprise there. Next, we tried bypassing Secure Boot by using two commands. Once I closed everything, I wrote down all the details in Notepad before testing. I'll also provide all this information in the description if this method turns out to be useful. Now, instead of mentioning the exact commands, let me explain what they do. The first command should have worked, but we got an error. Then, we tried the second command and faced another error. These errors were basically related to Secure Boot. Since I hadn't disabled it from the BIOS, I restarted my PC, disabled Secure Boot from the BIOS, and then tried both commands again. This time, they worked. Now it was time to restart the PC once again and test the changes. But there's also another method to bypass TPM so that Windows doesn't track it. This can be done through the Registry editor. I've added the exact path in the description. Simply copy and paste it, as I'm doing in the video. If the key isn't available, you'll need to create it just like I'm doing. Since this isn't a default key, we have to manually create it first. Then, inside it, we add a DORD, 32-bit value, and name it exactly as I'm doing in the video. I'll provide all the details in the description. Just follow along as shown. Once done, restart your PC and try again. Once that was done, I restarted my PC again. But this time it showed an error asking me to restart once more. I did it twice, but the error still didn't go away. That's when I realized that Vanguard also needs a fresh configuration since it adjusts itself according to your hardware. Since we disabled Secure Boot and TPM, it's time to reinstall Vanguard. Open the control panel, go to Uninstall a Program, find Riot Vanguard, right-click on it, and select Uninstall. Once that's done, you can also use two additional commands, which I'll provide in the description. These commands won't work if Vanguard uninstalls properly, which is actually a good sign that it's been removed completely. But if it doesn't uninstall correctly, these commands will take care of the rest. After running them, restart your PC again. This time, Riot Vanguard will reinstall, and a prompt will appear in which it says restart your PC again. After restarting my PC, I tried launching the game again. But this time, another error popped up, Val79. I had never faced this error before, so I did a quick search on Google and found out that the VGC service wasn't connecting to its servers properly. A simple restart might fix this issue, but in my case it didn't. So I decided to uninstall the services manually using command prompt. I used the commands scdelete vgc scdelete vgk. Once that was done, I restarted my PC again. This time, Vanguard reinstalled itself automatically. After that, I restarted my PC once more so the services could run properly without system restrictions. That was my final attempt, and this time, the game finally started working. This time, the game worked for me. But I noticed something important. This might not work for everyone. I tried the same steps on my friend's PC as he was facing the exact same issue, but unfortunately, it didn't work for him. It's honestly disappointing that Riot hasn't optimized Valorant to work on all PCs, so here's what actually worked for him. Since his PC doesn't support TPM or Secure Boot, we reinstalled Windows in MBR format, and that actually fixed the issue. His PC supports UEFI, but Valorant refused to run because TPM wasn't available. So for Valorant, if your PC doesn't support TPM, the best solution is to use legacy mode with an MBR partition format instead of relying on TPM. This way it works without any issues on Windows 10 Pro. So, after testing all possible methods, we found that bypassing TPM and Secure Boot doesn't work for everyone. While some tweaks might help, the most reliable solution for PCs that don't support TPM is to install Windows in legacy mode with an MBR partition format. If you're still facing issues, let me know in the comments and I'll try to help. Also, if this video helped you out, drop a like and subscribe for more tech fixes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.